and take shit she ain't supposed to eat, right? And just like I told her, you ain't got to go sneak and take anything out of this house. Just ask for it. And it ain't because she hungry. Because when she could just finish, I could just finish feeding her. And she'll go sneak and take something out the kitchen.
Like what?
Or I go out to the store or something.
Like what?
Anything. Crackers, cookies, anything she can find that she thinks she might want to eat that I tell her she's not supposed to have.
Okay.
And it's not like I don't give it to her. I just portion it out. You understand?
But how old is your mom now?
She's 73. Well, what's that got to do with anything?
Okay. Just hear me out.
If she want to do what she want to do, then why go to the doctor? Why take the medication? Why don't you just, if you want to sit and destroy your life, why even bother going to the doctor? Why waste my time?
Okay, but can I say...
Why are we going to the doctor? Why are you even listening to the doctor and telling the doctor a lie that you're doing A, B, and C when you know you ain't doing it? What's the point? You wasting her time, you wasting your time, you wasting your money because you got to pay the deductible to go see her.
Let me just listen. Let me give you some insight real quick. Are you willing to listen?
Go ahead.
Okay. Let me tell you what I hear. Okay. This is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that you care so much for your mother, which is a beautiful thing. There's nothing wrong with that. That it has made you somewhat a little overbearing in your caring, which is not wrong, but to someone that's like 73, they kind of feel like, hey, you know, I'm your mother, blah blah blah, this and that. Some people, and I'm not saying it makes them bad people, some people, no matter what you try to do that may be good for them, they may not be ready for what you may be ready for pertaining to them, especially in the situation that your mother was facing. Now let me just say this to you.
Gary,
let me finish. Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I finish, please? Let me finish, okay? Because I listened to you and I did not interrupt you not one time. Okay, so look. I understand how you feel, and you have a right to feel like that. But anytime if it's making you feel discomfort pertaining to what it is you're trying to do, and so on and so forth, then my suggestion would be is let your mother live her life now, because you've already tried to instill in her, Ma, do this, Ma, do that. And she's made up her mind that she's going to do certain things that she wants to do. So in order to have some kind of peace, more so for yourself, I would no longer continue to bring up the same things with her or to her that you've been doing over and over, and it's causing a conflict. Because basically what it is it's sort of like you getting in the car, right? And you just keep crashing into the wall, crashing into the wall. The wall is still there. So my suggestion would be just back away from your approach and just take a more subtle, softer approach, and don't engage pertaining to the things that make you feel uncomfortable and that causes the back and forth. Because you know what? If she has not gotten it, then she has to get it when she's ready to get it. It's just like with anybody. If you have been saying, look,
you don't want to get it.
Hear me out. I just said that. If you listen to what I'm saying that that's where she's at. And guess what? Sometimes you got to meet people where they are. Even though you care about her so much and you want the best for her, you have to meet her where she is. Understand that, hey, my mother is who she is, but you know what? She's still my mom. So I know that she's not going to do what I'm suggesting or whatever the case may be. So now you gotta like step back and just focus more. Okay. Okay. So let me finish. Focus more on you having a sense of peace. But I will say this to you: if you really don't want your mother to go, then what I would do, I would find. Let me finish. If you really, can I finish?
Yeah, just said,
Okay. If you really don't want your mother to go, then what I would do, I would have a talk with her without arguing, without yelling, without telling her what she should do, what she shouldn't do. And I would say, you know what, Ma? I really don't want you to go because I love you and I'm going to miss you. And I've gotten used to having you around, even though we have our little spits and spats. I've gotten used to having you around. And then after you've expressed your feelings to her, then she may say, well, you know what? I really don't want to go nowhere. I just say that because sometimes I feel like I'm under pressure. So she's running away. So in order to dissipate the pressure, there has to be a different approach. Accept that she is who she is. She's going to do what she want to do. So don't get all riled up and bent out of shape. That way, hopefully, you guys can continue to live together, and you already know how she is, so I would not even go there with her no more pertaining to that, and just try to be happy and peaceful and just share the time that God has allowed us to share and stuff like that. And any other issue, don't even interact because you've done that and it's not working. So find a different approach, be more understanding, say, you know what, hey, this is my mother. She's 73. This is what she's going to do. So I'm not going to even go there. If anything, I'll try to find a better approach to just having some peace and harmony amongst y'all while y'all living together. And maybe, just maybe, she won't be saying, I'm doing this, I'm leaving or whatever. You never know. But sometimes when people feel under pressure, they feel like they want to get away because sometimes they just feel pressured by somebody constantly badgering them, even though you mean well. So I would stop the badgering. And hear me out. I would stop the badgering. I would stop saying you need to do this, you need to do that. And I would just make sure that she's okay to the best of her ability because she's responsible for her own life, okay? And even though you've helped her and you've been there for her, sometimes you got to let things go to a degree. So that way, you don't be getting all riled up and feeling some kind of way. But I would have the talk with her, say, Ma, I really don't want you to go, and really express your feelings to her, and you guys hug and cry, whatever you got to do, and try to have some peace down there. That's all I'm saying, because the further go back and forth with her about pertaining to this and that, and she ain't doing this, she ain't doing that, guess what? You're in the car, and you keep crashing into that wall, and you can't knock down that wall, so you might as well learn to live with the wall. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so let me correct you on some of the things you may thought you heard, okay?
Yeah.
First of all, I've done that. I've had many talks with my mother. Many. Okay? That didn't do no good. That didn't do no good. And I am responsible for her. I have guardianship over my mother right now. Anything happens to my mother in my care, they're going to look at me. Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you have this in place? Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you do this?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I told Mommy, once the house is sold, I'm going to get myself back together so I can go back to work. Because I already know that she doesn't want to be here. And she has not made one attempt, not one, not even a half of one, to make any changes. So if she was to go back to New York, I could be at peace that she's going to be all right. I could be at peace even if she wanted to stay here, that she's going to be all right in this house while I'm at work. I can't do that. I cannot do that right now.
Okay, so it sounds...
I cannot go to... Wait. I cannot even go to work. I can't even go to the store and feel comfortable that while I'm at the store, she ain't going to do something she ain't got no business doing.
Such as what?
Okay?
Such as what?
So...
Such as
now,
what?
I'm at the point now, Gary, like I said, I done stopped talking to my mother about what she should or should not do. Okay? I done stopped because it has not done any good. I already been stopped. I stopped 2.5 years ago. Okay? But what she is going to do while she's in my care, she's not going to do anything to jeopardize anything that cause me to have problems. Because I don't want no police at my house, which I've had an incident, unrelated, police at my damn door.
Right.
Okay? Unrelated. And I'm like, why is this police at my damn door? Asking about my mother. There's no reason why they should be at my door. Okay?
Right.
So this is why I told my mother, I said, you need to get things in order. You need to get things in order, because I done got things in order. I got a credit in order. I got a finances in order. I got a house in order. I got a health in order. I got everything in order. But yet you still half stepping here. And you're a grown woman. And my mother's been in the medical field all her life. She knows what she's supposed to do, and she chose not to do it. That's why she had the stroke in the first place. Okay? But now that you're in my care and you're down here, she had plenty of times to go back to Virginia and stay there till her house was sold. She chose not to stay here. She chose not to stay there. She chose to stay here because she knows if Charlene says she's going to do something, Charlene going to do it. She ain't got to worry about that.
Right.
So she just let me fix everything that needed to be fixed because she didn't do it. And she wasn't going to do it.
Okay.
That's why I told my aunt the other day, when mommy goes and gets on her plane, train, or bus, or however she gonna roll off out of here, my hands are clean. And they gonna stay clean. She talking about put the money in my name. I said, no ma'am. I don't want my name in nothing. My credit's good and it's gonna stay good. I got her credit good. Will she mess it up and go down there? Because I don't start locking her credit report. When I make sure one is cleaned up, I cleaned it all up. I started last year cleaning it up, right? I paid off all her outstanding bills. The last one, it wasn't a bill, but I got everything straight when we were selling the house. My mother just left things in a disarray. And nobody made sure, or Cameron called me and said, well, Charlene, you need to check this out, or Charlene, you need to look at this. Before even my mother had a stroke, what they was looking at was seeing what they can get out of it.
Right.
And that's why I'm the problem now, okay? Because they're not able to do that. Now, once she go back to New York, she can go back to doing whatever it is she was doing before.
But where's she going to live
at? I'm going to be out the picture.
Well, listen, where's she going to live when she come back to New York?
Do what now?
Where's she going to live at?
I don't know. And she don't either.
If I was her, what I would do, like I may mention...
Because I keep asking her, what do you want to do? What kind of plan you got? All I get is, I don't know.
Okay, so listen, let me say something to you. This is what you're going to do from now on. You're going to stop asking questions, this and that, and you're going to just...
Oh, I've been stopped.
Okay, can I finish?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I've been stopped.
Okay, but listen. I understand how you feel. Now you're going to focus on more you having your own sense of inner peace within. And you're going to live and let live. What I mean is this here. If your mother going to make that move like Charlemagne, she going to make the move. But I don't think she going to make any kind of move. That's why I'm saying to you is, listen to me.
That ain't what she's saying.
Okay, but guess what?
That's not what she's been trying to do.
Well, talk is cheap. Anyway, talk is cheap. So let me say this to you. I would not worry so much about that because it is what it is. I would just focus more on having a peaceful environment where you allow her to be who she is and she allow you to be who you are, and y'all just get along.
I can't allow her to be who she is in this house. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because if something happens to her while I'm at work,
yeah,
and I'm responsible for it, no.
I understand.
No, Gary, I'm not doing that. That I'm not going to do.
So what is your resolution?
Sorry, I cannot do that.
So what is your final resolution that you think will be good benefits for you as well as for her?
She wants to go back to New York, I'm going to let her go.
I'm not asking about what she wants to do. I'm saying what you feel.
What I feel?
Yeah, I'm not talking about your mom. I'm talking about what you feel.
As far as what?
As far as what you feel would be the best thing from how you feel that would be good for you.
For her to do what she's supposed to do.
Okay, now.
She don't do what she's supposed to do while I'm here. Like I said, Mom, stop leaning and twisting around like that. If you fall and break a hip, then you're gonna be laid up. I can't physically go to work. It's like leaving a 3-year-old in the house by themselves while I'm at work. I can't do that. I cannot do that. And be at peace at work.
When the last time Vera been down here?
She ain't never been down here.
Vera hasn't come. Oh, you talking about to your house?
Either one.
I thought one time I called and Vera was at your mother's house.
No.
You mean to tell me Vera?
Not while I was, but not since she been sick. No.
I'm talking about prior to that. I remember when your mother first moved down. I used to call down. I think Vera.
Well, maybe she was down there, but I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, so basically Vera has not been down there to where you at.
She ain't been down to Mommy house when I was going to Mommy house.
I'm talking about where you are.
No.
Are you and Vera on good terms?
No.
Okay, so that's probably why. So anyway.
That's not a reason why. She can still come down here and see her mother.
Yeah. I hear you. So.
That's why they got hotels.
Yeah. Well.
She can go buy furniture. She can come down here and see her mother. She can go out there and buy steak and crabs and whatever else she be getting done, her hair done. She can come down here and see her mother. It don't cost that much to go see. To get a bus ticket or a train ticket or a plane ticket if you go get a discounted ticket.
How long?
There's no reason.
How long is the bus ride down there?
I don't know. But does that matter?
No, because I was thinking about maybe I come down there. But the thing is, y'all don't got room down there, right?
Nope.
So I would have to make sure.
My living room, down kitchen, garage, everything is full with my mother's stuff, and I'm getting rid of it. It's got to go. I can't live like this no more.
So then I got to bring me a sleeping bag and a tent and just camp out.
Well, I mean, I got a bunk bed, but ain't no mattress to it because I'm sleeping on the floor with the mattress upstairs.
Oh, boy.
I've been sleeping on the floor for the last 5 years.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to bring my bed upstairs and put her bed in here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff I have put on the back burner, and 99.9 of it was me. And I took the what do you call it? My son has I can't think of what you call them beds. You know them beds that fold over and unfold.
I know what you're talking about.
But anyway, the mattress from off of that, I took that. He took the mattress off the top bed and been using that.
So your son is living there now?
I bought that pad from Walmart, and I've been sleeping on that ever since you got here.
Oh, so your son came back home to live?
Yeah, he's been back. He's been back since he got out of school.
Oh, okay.
And we had it out too because he was trying to run his mouth, and I wasn't having it. And anyway, but he'll be back in a couple of days.
Yeah. How old is he now?
I mean, I I've been sleeping on that mattress.
I said, how old is your son? I'm getting ready
to take my bed and put it back in my room because when I brought her bed here, I just hadn't had a chance to put it in her room. And I'm going to switch out the bed.
How old is your son?
Now he's 28.
Oh, so he working?
Oh, yeah, he's been working. He's been working since he got out of high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he started out with a little small part-time job at a church, and he's been working ever since.
Okay. Well, listen.
I don't know. I forgot how much. He's been at Sam's for, I know at least 10, 15 years now.
Yeah.
He's been there a long time.
Well, listen, make sure that y'all lock this number in.
He's not the issue here.
Right.
I mean, he's somewhat the issue, but
is he helping you out, though?
To do with what Mommy is concerned.
Is he helping you out, though?
He helped me out a lot. That's how I got able to get through doing what I had to do in my mother's house.
Okay, well, that's good then. No, because I wasn't trying to pry, but that's good because...
Yeah, because if I didn't have him helping me, I would still be working on Mommy's house right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would have still been working on Mommy's house. It was a lot to do.
I could imagine because prior to...
And I had to winterize it just to get some peace.
Yeah, because I remember before she left the Bronx, I was supposed to help her move, but I couldn't. I couldn't help her move. But I saw she had a lot of stuff. Let me just talk to her real.
Yeah, she had a lot of stuff she shouldn't have never brought.
Yeah.
I found stuff in there from 105.
Yeah. Well, listen. Let me talk to her real briefly.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Minnie?
Hey, Gary.
How you doing? Everything is okay. What's going on down there?
Not a thing, child.
I don't want to have to come down there with my belt. You remember back in the day when we used to get spanked by our parents? They come with that belt or whatever they had, boy.
Oh, yeah.
And listen.
That's old school stuff.
Listen, it was like as if God was coming, right? As if God was coming himself. So how's everything down there?
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah, because...
How's everything with you?
Hey, life is beautiful. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't.
Oh, that's great.
I cannot complain.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me ask you a question. Cause I heard Charlene speak. I'm gonna talk low. I heard your daughter speak. Now, you know, my thing is hearing her. She really don't want you to leave. You know?
I know that.
Okay, then, so do you feel pressured sometimes when she says stuff, and that's why you say that you're going to go back to New York?
No.
Okay, so what is it? You're bored down there?
Yeah, I got to come up there and see my boyfriend.
You crazy. You crazy. No, but
Listen, he said, baby, come on up here. I'm cold. Oh, I need you to come up here and keep me warm. I said, well, I don't know how I'm going to keep you warm, but I'm coming. I'm on my way.
Well, guess what? If he wants you to come up there that bad, he should be coming down there to get you. You shouldn't have to come up. Listen, if he really wanted you to come up, he should have got his ducats together and said, I'm going to come down and pick you up and bring you up and then bring you back when you're ready. You should not have to, you know, yourself facilitate yourself coming up here. You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah. Because I look at it like this, right? If somebody really wants somebody, they gonna come get them and make sure that they provide the means and all that so that they can be comfortable. But all that you going out your way, I would not even waste my money nor my time. Literally.
Yeah,
literally. But let me just ask you a question though. Now, do you say you coming back to New York to live? Because things is a lot different when you left. It's different now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's totally different now. It ain't. I mean, it's different. I'm telling you, it's totally different now. You know, ain't nothing wrong with visiting New York. You know, maybe you need to like have a visit. There's nothing wrong with that. But my thing is, your daughter. I don't know everything, but it sounds like to me she got your back 100%.
Yeah.
She do. And I'm gonna tell you something. You know, if you're around people that got your back, even though they might get on your nerves a little bit, but you know she got your back. And you know, my thing is this here. Ain't nothing wrong with visiting New York. You know, you might want to come up and visit. There's nothing wrong with that. But I would not facilitate any kind of move until I first visit and check things out and then decide, do I really want to come back? I wouldn't be hasty or make any rash decisions about moving back up, because you might move back up and you might say, man, I should have stayed where I was, because the thing is, at least you're surrounded by people that got your best interests at hand.
That's true.
So you have to factor in all of that. You know, you got to factor in, who can I count on if I come back to New York? If I got to go to the doctor or something happen or this or that. I mean, who can you really count on? That's another thing.
True.
So my thing is this here. If Charlene is really there for you and she's been there, right? And, you know, I know sometimes, you know, like sometimes, you know, you may feel like she may be a little bit, little bossy or whatever, but listening to what she's saying, she just really wants the best for you. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, she wants the best for you. And I'm going to tell you something. Look, some kids, when their mom get a certain age, they just be trying to get what they can get and kick mom to the curb. It don't sound like she's trying to do that. So, I'm not taking sides or nothing like that, but what I'm saying is, I would not any longer say I'm going back to New York, because you can be hurting her feelings by saying that, and that's not nice. Because she probably, from hearing her, I don't think she really wants you to leave because she loves you that much. And I really don't know the full particulars, but I do know that she's been there. That part I do, huh?
That is true.
Okay then, so my thing is this here. Ain't nothing wrong with coming up for a visit. There's nothing wrong with visiting. But until you see the whole picture of what you're going to be dealing with and all of that, I would not even be saying I'm going to live in New York and let other people talk you into coming back, because if something happened to you, them same people trying to talk you into coming back may not even be there for you.
Listen, ain't nobody trying to talk to me, telling me that.
Uh-huh. Okay. So then what's going on? I'm listening.
Well, that's what I want.
Okay. Okay, so you want to move back up to New York.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I understand that. Well, you entitled, I mean, you know, you entitled to do basically what you want with your life because you paid the cost to be the boss. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I mean, if that's what you want, then there's nothing wrong with that. But let me just say this.
What apartment you say you live in again?
I'm still in the same place.
But I know you're on the first floor, but I don't know the apartment number, 1A?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Same place. And they got new management and everything too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't switch hands. I think maybe like 2 times since I've been here.
Oh.
Yeah. You want to hear some of my music I made?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm doing my own music now. Check it out. I'll let you hear a little bit of it.
What kind of music is that?
Just listen.
That's weird.
I know, but that's my music. I'm doing music now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You go to recording studio too?
I got everything in my house.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. God done blessed it, brother.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I found out that that's just another part of my creative side that I always had, but you know.
You didn't develop it till now.
Hey, but it's all good though. Yeah.
Yeah, it do.
Yeah, so listen.
It sound like
Huh?
you in the ocean somewhere.
I'm in another world. I'm telling you.
Yeah. How the little girl doing?
She okay. I'm going to she started school today. So she called me. She said, "Daddy, guess what?" She said, "You're going to be real proud of me." I said, "Why?" She said, "'Cause I didn't get in trouble today." I said, "That's real good." Because when she was in kindergarten, she would be bringing stuff to school. She wasn't supposed to, like, she brought a costume to school, and then she would get up. You know, she a Capricorn. She wanted to do things her way. So I had a little talk with her. I said, "Look, last year, I let you get away last year." I said, "This year is a different ball game." I said, "You have to be more aware that you got to listen to the teacher. You can't do what you want to do in class. You got to follow the rules." You know, so she called me and I said, okay. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'll be picking up from school. But, and then Thursday and Friday, her mom will get her. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but everything is good. I can't complain. I mean, I've been putting in for other places though. So, I'm going to.
You say you're gonna get a 2-bedroom.
Yeah, but I'm going to stay here until what I really want. Because, you know, in Manhattan, they building a lot of buildings, and they got to take low-income people. So I'm going to be putting in for them buildings where them white folks live at. Because, you know, they clean up. They don't let the dog doodle pile up and none of that. You know, they clean up in them areas. Over here, now, everywhere you walk, there's shit everywhere. Yeah, and it's litter, you know. I mean, it used to be clean. Now it seems like people don't care. So, but other than
that's the way things do run down, you know.
Yeah. But in some areas, like in Manhattan, you know, they keep it clean. They pick up behind the dog. You don't see a bunch of garbage and stuff. The Bronx.
But the people that have the dog, they pick up the dog. They carry little scoopers and stuff, and they pick up behind the dog.
Listen.
But the people up there where you live at, they let the dog do what they want to do.
Yeah, listen to this here. If you see how filthy the Bronx has become, you're going to be like, wow. I walk through some blocks and I just see piles of garbage. I'm like, what is going on? It's the people. They throw shit on the ground. They don't care.
That's true.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, I can't really complain. I mean, it is what it is, because you know me. I basically, you know, mind my business, keep it moving.
That's true. That's good.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Keep the riff-raff away from you.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. So anyway, like I said, what I would do
You sound like you're sleepy.
Yeah. I got to get up in the morning because I got to give a lecture at the mosque. But let me just say this. If you're going to make your move, my suggestion would be visit and first see if that's what you really want to do.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because it could be you just want to just, come up to New York just to, because sometimes you miss home, and so you probably just want to come up, smell New York air, say, okay, I've seen enough, let me go back down here. But, it all depends, but like I said, the main thing is you don't want any friction, so I wouldn't be saying I'm going to New York or this or that. I would just, try to, like y'all have a little talk and try to meet each other, at least be on the same page to where you're not feeling pressure, she's not feeling pressure, and y'all can just get along. Because like I said, your daughter's in your corner.
That's true.
That's the key. And I pray, when I get up there, my daughter be like how your daughter is in my corner, which I hope she will be anyway. Because some of these kids, all they trying to do is just get what they can get out of their parents, and that's it. They don't care about them parents no more.
That's true.
Them parents get a certain age, them kids be seeing dollar signs. I'm telling you, they be like, man, I can't wait till mama dies so I can get me a car or something. So, if your daughter is there for you, sincerely, then hey, you good to go.
Oh, okay.
That's how I look at it.
How's Charlene doing?
I seen her, when I seen her? I took my daughter by there a couple weeks back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because my Aunt Ida died, so my mother... Aunt Ida.
I don't remember her.
You probably know her by face or like... But anyway, she used to live on Boston Road back in the day. But,
I don't know her.
Yeah, but I had met a lot of my relatives at the funeral. They came from all over, Chicago, Texas.
How your sister doing, Lisa?
She all right. Her son came up from Texas. We all hung out. He came up from Texas not too long ago.
Oh.
And I met his daughter. His daughter looked just like Lisa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We all went down to Times Square. We all hung out. And we was gonna go to a museum, but the museum closed at a certain time.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
So we hung out, and then he went back to Texas. My daughter, she got to meet her cousins and them, which was cool. Yeah, I filmed everything. I got everything on film. See, if you had internet, I could have emailed you the pictures and the film.
Oh yeah, well I don't have that.
Yeah, that's why it's good to have that. I'm telling you, because you can communicate with people.
That's true.
You can literally see their face on the screen, and they can see your face on the screen.
Oh yeah, they call it Skype.
Yeah, that's free. Yeah. Yeah. So when you plan on coming up to visit, you don't know yet?
I don't know.
Yeah. But for the meantime, like I said, I would not be so quick to move back up here. I'm telling you. I would visit.
Okay.
I would visit first. That's what I would do. I would visit first, so you can find out all the particulars. So if you move up, you know where this is, you know where that is, you know how you're gonna do this and how you're gonna do that. Because you don't want to come up and be willy-nilly.
That's true.
I'm telling you.
Sure.
I'm telling you. You don't want to do that. And the thing is, you got to remember, it's a little bit different up here. So I would weigh my options, and if you feel strongly about moving back up, then if I was you, I would start putting in applications for the senior citizen buildings that they're building up here. That's what you want to do, so that way at least you know they call you to say, well, we got an apartment for you, and then you know you ain't got to be staying up in nobody's house.
That's true.
You'll have your own spot. That's if you're going to make that move. See, you got to make sure you cover all angles.
That's for sure.
I'm telling you, because you can't really depend on people anyway, because you know they're going to have their hand out. You know?
That's for sure.
They say, come on up, girl. Listen, they're going to say, come on up. Next thing you know, they're going to be looking at you cross-eyed.
Mm-hmm.
You know how people...
And cockeyed, too.
Yeah, you know how people are. So like I said, if you're going to come up, visit, check out, and then that way at least you know what, I can go back down yonder and relax, and then you make your plans. But you don't want to do nothing unless you got everything covered. So when you get up here, you got your housing in order, you got this in order, you got that in order. Because if you don't have everything in order, it's going to be like you're in the ocean, you know, and you ain't got a life preserver.
That's for sure.
So you gotta
right.
You gotta fully weigh every option. Like if you gotta be going to doctors, you gotta know how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that, blah blah blah, X, Y, and Z. You know, but the good thing about up here, they do got the home health aides, depending on what your situation is. You know. Yeah. So you want to make sure you cover all bases, so you won't be coming up saying, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and blah blah blah. Everything will be already, well, at least you'll have the information to what it is you got to do and how you're going to do it, so that way you're covered. So
you're totally right.
I'm telling you. So I wouldn't be in no hurry. I wouldn't be in no hurry to do nothing until you get all of that lined up. Because, like I said, you know. And I'm not trying to discourage you, but what I'm saying, if you're going to make a move like that, which is coming back to New York, you want to make sure you got everything in order. You got your housing in order. You got your, you know, like if you got to run back and forth to the doctors, and if you're able to get a home health aid and also accessorize, you know. You still driving?
No.
Okay then, so I mean, but are you capable of driving?
I could, but I stopped driving. I don't drive no more.
No, but you didn't answer the question. I said, do you feel you're capable enough to still drive if you had to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So like I said, you want to make sure you cover every single aspect of the move if that's what you're going to do. Because if not, like I said, you're going to be looking like willy-nilly and feeling like willy-nilly.
I know that, Gary. I'm not crazy.
Yeah, I know. You sound mighty sane to me. I don't got to send the rubber truck down there.
Like my mother said, don't take no wooden nickels.
Yeah. Yeah, but your spirit sound good. That's really good.
Well, that's great.
When the last time you seen Kuna?
I talked to him today.
Oh, okay, because him and Gerald look just alike.
Oh, really? How is the other guy, your other brother?
Reggie?
What's his name? Reggie, yeah.
Reggie, he's all right.
That's good. He's
still waiting on, they're going to transition him to a more controlled environment, he was telling me.
Oh, well, he going to live in there?
Basically, they're going to have security, so he got to sign in and sign out.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, he'll be all right. Gerald got his own place.
I don't know which one that is, Gerald.
That's Archie's last son, Gerald.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I saw a picture of Archie when Archie was young, and Gerald looked just like Archie when Archie was young. Literally, I was like, wow. Yeah. Well, listen. I'm not gonna hold y'all hostage, but like I said, you know, y'all two talk and just try to have some peace among y'all.
Well, I do that.
And also, I wouldn't say I'm leaving, I'm going to New York, because, you know, that creates feelings. You know, you don't want to do that.
Right.
Literally, you don't want to do that, because, like I said, she's been there. So, even though, you know, you may feel like she may be a little bit...
I realize that.
Yeah. So then if you realize that, what I would do is just try to, you know, get along and don't feel pressured and just, you know, say, well, you know what? This girl must love me and care about me because she been here for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. So that's a blessing right there. Way before you went through what you went through, God already placed in your midst someone who was going to be there for you when you couldn't be there for you.
That's true.
So don't that count for something?
Yes, that do.
Okay, so hopefully, you know, things will, you know, smooth out. And, you know, like I said, ain't nothing wrong with visiting. You can visit, ain't no problem.
That's true.
No problem, you know. But I would not make no major moves until you connect all those particulars that I spoke to you about. Because they building a lot of buildings for senior citizens and different stuff like that. And you want to make sure, if I'm going to move, I want to make sure that if I'm going to do it, I will have my own place where they got security in the building, they got cameras in the building, because that's how they're building a lot of these new buildings for senior citizens and stuff like that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That is truly good.
Yeah, so you want to make sure that at least you got applications in, blah, 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 and then when something come, at least you know you moving into something that's suitable and not uncomfortable.
And safe.
Exactly, and you don't want to be looking like willy-nilly.
No, I don't.
I'm telling you. So I would just, whatever you're going to do, just pray on it. That's all I can really say.
All right.
Okay?
I'll pray on it.
All right, now I want y'all two to give each other a hug before the night's out.
Okay, I will.
No, literally.
Give a big hug.
No,
I'm serious.
no, give her a big hug and say, you know what? Mama don't mean no harm. No, seriously. Say, you know what? Mama don't mean no harm, and y'all give each other a big hug, and I'll be checking in you. I'ma have to do a house visit.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, I'm going to have to do a house visit. I'm going to have to come down there looking all professional with a briefcase and stuff and some spectacles on.
You have a briefcase, huh?
I'm going to have to come with...
briefcase.
Listen, I'm going to have to come with a briefcase, and I'm going to have on some spectacles. You know how the inspectors, they come, they got the briefcase, and they all, look. They got on spectacles, and they talking all proper, and they looking at you from the side eye and all that.
Under the glasses.
Exactly. Yeah, but listen.
Very cute trip.
Hey, but listen, I'm just being real. It is what it is.
That's true.
So listen.
I hear everything you're saying.
Praise God.
What you're saying is true.
Praise God. So y'all give each other a hug, okay?
I will.
And God willing, I'll probably...
give her a big hug.
Yeah, give her a big hug.
I give her a hug all the time.
Well, give her a bigger hug tonight. And y'all just put all that, whatever's going on, just put that to the side. Okay?
Yeah.
Put it to the side. And look, I'm going to tell you something. Every response don't always need another response. Sometimes somebody got to make the peace. Somebody got to be, you know, the wise one. You know? So
true.
Because the devil's always trying to put a wedge between people. So you got to say, nah, I'm not going to say.
Well, I know he's a master of problems. I know that.
Exactly. And like if you're really walking with God, your aim is always to have peace and harmony and tranquility, no matter what.
That's true. true.
Because to be honest, that's the real wealth. Peace, harmony, and tranquility. That's the real wealth.
That's true. People think it's money, but it's not.
It's not. It's not. Money's just a means to pay some damn bills. That's all it is. Okay, I'm not going to hold you hostage, but God willing, y'all got my new number, so y'all give each other a hug, okay?
Okay, baby.
Okay, I love you.
And I appreciate your call.
Okay, I love you.
I love you, too.
I love y'all.
Okay, you love us.
Okay, have a good night.
All right, good night.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Minnie.
All right, sweetie.
Okay, now have a good night. You better hug tonight. Yeah, y'all hug each other and make up.
Okay.
Okay, peace.
Peace.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Today's date is 9/7/17. That was my Aunt Minnie, and I spoke to her daughter Charlene. They're down south. Peace.